Friend, welcome back.
Hey, hey.
Hey, hey. So today we are going to talk about the subject of time and time stealers and how that impacts our joy. Take it away.
Yes. So time is a resource just like energy, just like money. Attention is a resource. And time is the very most precious of all the resources because once it's gone, it's gone. We can make more money, but we can't make more time. And so we live our values by how we choose to spend this precious resource that we have, this precious 24 hours a day that each of us gets. And so we need to be sure that we're carving out time and making space for the things that bring us joy. Because when you increase the amount of time spent on things that bring you joy, you are going to have more joy.
Okay, well that's very simple to wrap it up. If you
Very
carve out
simple.
more time for joy in your life, you're going to have more joy, right?
That's right.
Sounds simple, but it's really not. How do you navigate that? Because when I was thinking about this topic, Heather, here's the problem I had, especially in business, is that people feel like if you short them on time, that you don't care.
Yes. I think some of that goes to quality versus quantity, right? So if you're really present, if you're not checking your phone and you are in the moment with someone, you can spend a solid 15 minutes that goes way farther than an hour. So think about the quality of time and you actually showing up presently.
Oh, perfect. I mean, you just summed it up because I had a meeting yesterday with my boss, and she's very busy. And when I get time with her, I'm very sensitive about the amount of time and the quality. So, yeah, you did. You just put it exactly the way, again, putting words into something that I didn't even know existed. I love it. What are some time stealers, though, Heather?
Yes, time stealers are the worst. And one of the worst ones is distractions. So when you get distracted, it takes you 20 minutes to regain momentum on what you were doing. So every distraction steals 20 minutes of your time. And so some of those time stealers or distractions, I should say, email is a big one. So when I am working on something, if it's a project or I'm mapping out a marketing strategy, I close out my email. So I'm not getting pinged. I'm not seeing all the emails coming through. And then I set times of day specifically to check email so that I'm not getting distracted by it. The other thing I would say is removing any unnecessary notifications that are coming to your phone. Sometimes this means I've got a family text string, love my family, but there are days that my dad's retired, my mom's retired, they're blowing up my phone. I have to silence that text string so that I don't see the notifications coming in. I removed all of the news notifications coming through on my phone because my phone was lighting up and that is distracting me. The other thing, and this is harder to do, but removing all of the social apps from your phone. We know that social media is not always the most healthy place to spend our time, and you can keep it on your laptop or your desktop, but remove it from your phone so you don't have easy access to go down, the Facebook or Instagram rabbit hole. The other thing, so I've got two more. Second thing is meetings, no more 1 hour meetings. And this is also tough in the business world. I actually looked at my calendar. I got 3 hours of my week back by changing all of my 1 hour meetings to either 30-minute meetings or 45-minute meetings. It's amazing how you will spend all of the time if you've got it. And so 45 minutes, 30 minutes, you can get that meeting done. And then disorganization and clutter is another big time stealer. Think about how much time you waste and spend when you can't find that paper, you can't find your notes, you're looking for a pen. Spend time decluttering your workspace and organizing your items so that you have easy access to them when you need them.
Smart, really smart. So, and again, these are kind of the career oriented time stealers, which I love. So, in the business world, we become very dependent on technology. But when we need to get something done, good old fashioned, pen and paper, like you're coming up with a marketing strategy, turn the emails off, turn the notifications off. Being organized, having a place for everything and everything in its place, that buys you all kinds of time for sure. And then that social media component, that can wait. Consider that your treat after dinner if you want to check and see what everybody's up to on their vacations and stuff. But it really does get in the way of you getting really good quality, effective business done during business hours. Fair?
That's right. You got
All
it,
right.
girl.
So you gave me a question, and I've never heard of this. What is JOMO?
JOMO. I love JOMO. This year it is all about JOMO.
Okay.
So we've heard of FOMO or the fear of missing out. That's FOMO, right? So you see pictures from the party or your friends going to something or the big event and you're like, I wish I was there. So JOMO is the joy of missing out. And so
Ooh.
The rule is, here's the rule for everyone. If it's not a heck yes, it's a no. If you are not so excited about the thing you're about to do, if it's the party, if it's the meeting, if it's not a heck yes, I want to be in this space, then it's a no. And we forget sometimes that we have the absolute right to say no. You do not have to accept the meeting. You do not have to go to the party. You don't have to do the favor. It's believing and living the fact that you have the right to allocate your own time. Imagine that. You have the ability and you have the right, quite frankly, to say no to others. And no is actually a complete sentence. So when you are not in a space you don't want to be, have that JOMO, that joy of, I am not doing the thing that I really don't want to be doing.
Brilliant. I mean, you just gave me another truth bomb, which blew my mind. I love Heather. You know, you never disappoint. You always give me great topics, and I know that our viewers appreciate you. Where can they find you if people want to
You can
connect?
find me on LinkedIn. I'm on Instagram. My business is called Vogel Venture. So I'm on Instagram. I've got YouTube. I'm in all the places. I'm a marketer. I'm in all the channels.
Good marketing. And you're a friend to us all. Thanks for joining me in the Joy Corner, Heather.
I love this time with you.
Mwah, mwah. How about that, JOMO? That is a new rule to live by in 2023. Gosh, Heather really broke it down. If it's not a heck yes, it's a no. Thanks for joining us in the Joy Corner. We'll see you again next time.